welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna do my really quick and easy go-to summer makeup look. I actually have a Zoom meeting in like 25 minutes, so let's see if I can get it done. I think I can though. This is very quick, very easy. Please don't mind my scarf. We're trying to get these edges laid and I just untied it. But she will be coming off soon because I'm going to film another video after the Zoom call. And my hair will be out and done then. So I'm gonna just jump right in and start. Sorry, I just got real close to the mic. I was looking for my primer. This is the Bare Minerals Prime Time. I'm just gonna focus this on like the areas where my skin's really porous because I'm not gonna be wearing a lot of makeup, so I want my pores to look nice. This is a silicone primer though, and it is summer, and I am greasy, so I'm not gonna use a whole lot of that. And I'll probably set that with some powder immediately. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. finishing powder to set that immediately. This is in the shade Dark Deep. And I'm just doing that because, like I said, my skin's oily. I am going to put liquid over top of this. And I'm not using a whole lot of powder. As you can see, like, this is dying. Normally I would do my brows first, but we can go a little out of order. All right, now that that's on, I think I am just gonna jump right into skin since we're here. So if I can freaking find it, my primer. This is the Lancome Prep and Matte. This is a sample. We ain't got Lancome money up in here, but any matte primer if you're oily like me. If you're not, then any like liquidy primer like this you can do, you know, if you're trying to replicate this. This is the AOA Studio Perfect BB cream. I'm gonna mix a little bit of that in, but if you thought I was done, I'm also gonna take just a drop of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Now, this is optional. It's only if you have like a problem skin where you would need the coverage of that, but I'm only using a tiny bit because mine's not even in the right shade. And also, you don't, like, I don't want a whole lot of makeup on. I don't want to look like I'm wearing foundation. I actually think I'm going to blend the whole thing out with the AOA sponge. I was originally going to use my foundation brush, but I think this sponge is actually doing its thing. Please don't mind the struggling twist back here. I'm trying to like try out new hairstyles, new twist out, different options, because I really just can't be wearing two buns all the time. Well, let me not forget to bring that up. So if you have any suggestions or if you want to see hair videos, I mean, like, I'm not good at doing my own hair, but I think I'm getting there. I just like threw my sponge across the room. That looks nice though. Let's just finish up the face. I'm gonna do concealer. So I'm gonna take my Maybelline Age Rewind. This is in the shade Hazelnut. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of that underneath the eyes. This is really just to kind of like cancel out the darkness of my under eyes. And then I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Camo concealer in Deep Cinnamon. Why do I keep dropping everything? I'm gonna take just a touch of that and put it in like the like where my inner corner is almost, because that's where I struggle the most with like my dark circles. I feel like that's where my eyes are the darkest. I am gonna take this up onto my lid too, but it really doesn't matter because it's not gonna do that much. But we are gonna kind of bring it down towards the cheek. These are a little bit high coverage, so if you wanted to only use a tiny bit or sheer it out a bit, I would recommend that. I need the coverage though. I have very dark circles. So let's just set that real quick. This is the AOA AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder in Warm. I have to be careful this will get everywhere. I am gonna set it pretty heavily just because I need a lot of powder. Ooh, I just got it all up in my eyes. This powder is like super finely milled though, so it flies everywhere. It's intense. It's an experience, honestly. Back to the e.l.f. powder. I am just going to set my face real quick. And I'm really not, I'm just like dipping in and getting a little bit of powder to set. I'm not trying to go crazy because I don't want it to look powdery. I just want to set it, honestly. We'll do eyes real quick. So I didn't bring my eye primer for some reason, but normally I would use one. But I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Camo concealer and use that as my eyeshadow base because our eyeshadow is about to be so freaking simple. I put a lot on this lid. Oh, and I put it all like in one spot. It's all good.
Oh boy, I'm just gonna wet my fingers because, like I said, this is very, like, whatever, carefree, quick, easy.
I'm kind of bouncing around all over the place, so I apologize for that. But honestly, like, it's accurate. That is what I do. I think I need a little bit more concealer. Actually, that's probably fine. So I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in 40. Now, I always talk about this powder because I love it as an eyeshadow because it's just not the right undertone for my skin. It's way too red to use like all over my face. And it's way too dark, obviously, to use as like under my eyes. I'm taking this just like a big fluffy brush, a fluffy crease brush. This one's from Amazon. And I'm just blending that all over the crease. You can really build it up or you can keep it simple. It's really up to you, kind of depending on how much depth you want. I usually go in about probably 3 times and take a light dusting of that powder. Just enough so that it's noticeable. You probably can't see it because I am so far from the camera. So instead of getting closer, I'll just deepen it up. And if you wanted it to be like more dramatic, you could take an even deeper shade on a much smaller blending brush and just kind of throw that in your crease for more like depth. But I want something very light and natural me. And I'm just gonna leave the eyeshadow pretty much at that. I am going to highlight my inner corner, but we'll get there. So I'm just gonna put on mascara because honestly, again, I'm dropping everything. This is the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume and Curl. I just got this a few days ago. I've tried it like once or twice. And I like it. I don't have any problems with it. It gets a little clumpy though, but I think that's the point. It's like big and voluminous. I am definitely covering up my mic. Ooh, and I just got mascara on me. It's cool. I'm probably only gonna do like 1 or 2 coats. I just want some volume, but I don't want like big lashes. I'm definitely gonna have to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. While we're here and I have this palette open, this is the e.l.f. Bronzer palette in deep bronzer. Yeah. I'm gonna take this little angled profusion brush and I'm gonna take this dark matte shade and just kind of chisel out my nose. I'm not gonna contour the rest of my face. I gotta do something to my nose. If you wanted, you could put a little bronzer on. But I don't even think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna leave it. And I'm just kind of like lightly contouring. I'm pretty much contouring how I always contour my nose. I'm just using a slightly smaller brush. This is slowly becoming my new favorite highlighting brush. It's from Shop Missy, and it's the F19. I'm gonna take this highlighter palette. This is by Mian. It's a Korean brand, and it's called the Pearly Pressed Powder Palette. So it's just highlighters. This is the #1. These are all kind of powdery, but they're very soft and like natural. I think I'm gonna take this light gold shade. I'm not gonna spray it or anything because I don't want to intensify the glow of it. I just want that like soft, subtle, natural kind of glow. That's funny coming from me. I don't know if you can even see it, but in person, I feel like it looks a lot better. Like it's noticeable, but it's not like blinding and crazy. It doesn't look, it looks kind of natural, but also like glowy. Like now I get why people just want to glow all the time. I'm gonna add it to my collarbones. Why not? Ooh, I feel like that looks really noticeable. And let's do the same highlight. I'm also gonna highlight my brow bone with this, but let's just do brows first. I think I actually am gonna spray it for the inner corner. I'm gonna use the AOA Studios setting spray. I don't think any of that spray even got on there. There we go. You could smoke out your lower lash line too if you wanted. But I think I'm gonna leave it. So now I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in deep brown. Yeah. And I'm just gonna kind of outline my brows and then I'll fill them in a little bit with some powder. We're going for slightly more natural brows. I'm interested to see how I feel about doing my brows after I've done my face. I normally do them first because I feel like, you know, they provide structure, especially for your eye look. But because this eye look is so simple, it's literally like one color. I was like, let me try this because I see both. I see people who do their brows first and I see people who do like their face first. You know, I see people do their eyes first. It's all just preference. Quarantine really got your girl struggling. My brows I did them myself and they're not the same. This brow's thinner, so this brow always looks better. Did I not grab a brow brush? I did not. Oh my god. As I was saying, like I accidentally waxed one of them thinner. It's really hard out here. And now I gotta wait for it to grow back. Like I can't just go get it fixed. So I'm gonna take this Pixi and Chloe Morello palette, which I am not the biggest fan of, but I paid for it, so I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna take this dark color right here. I'm using it on my brows. I'm gonna spray this angled brow brush. This little flimsy mirror, why did they think that would do anything? Yeah, I can't do this. Like this mirror covers my entire face. I'm just going very light strokes, kind of filling in whatever I missed with the pencil. Kind of making I'm trying to go for like a feathery look, but not super feathery, obviously, because we have the structure from the brow pencil. They'll probably look pretty similar to my normal brows, just maybe like a little bit lighter. I feel like powder kind of gives you that more natural look. You know, because it's like softer, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna spray the brush again to get the tail. I'm definitely gonna have to clean this brow up. And now I'm like, I remember exactly why I don't like doing my brows first. Because if you want to clean them up, you already have like a whole face of makeup on. But maybe my good brow will come through for us. This is my good brow. Say hello to her. Maybe she'll come through for us and salvage it because her friend over here is not doing too well. Eyebrows always look different from each other anyway. I think this brow has always been my good brow, like naturally, but now that it literally is because of the way I waxed it, I'm gonna use that same brush I had used to highlight my inner corner, which I actually do need to fix on this eye. Woo. And I'm gonna just run that underneath the brow bone. I'm gonna take it pretty close. That was a lot, but it's fine. I'm just gonna blend it out. And I'm gonna like just kind of try to clean it up with this. This brush is very like fluffy. It's like a tiny fluffy brush. So I'm just gonna use it to blend, and I'll probably, yep, pick up this brush that I had used in my crease because it probably still has a little bit of that brown on it, and I'll just use that to diffuse, you know, the two together, kind of where they meet. Now it's just time for gloss and spray, and yep, we're done. So I'm taking my Fenty Gloss Bomb, and I'm just gonna take a little bit. That was not a little bit. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not done with brows. I need to set them. So I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Brow Wow. See how I'm all over the place? But to be perfectly honest with you, I am kind of all over the place when I do my makeup. I'll set my face. Oh, this mister is not it, chief. Spray's decent though. I'm just trying to wait for that brow gel to dry down, so I can put the Great Lash Blast over top of it. I've been liking topping off my brows with this because I don't know, I feel like it really helps keep them down. But I like the color, like I like having the color of the e.l.f. one. But you know, a good clear brow gel does get me going. I mean, I don't think this one's a good one. It's way too thick and clumpy, but that's not the point. So yeah, sorry it was messy and all over the place, but this is my go-to summer look. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.